Hello everyone, my name is Andrew from Hordie, and welcome to another episode of The Rundown, a filthy casual's guide to World of Warcraft, where I touch on some of the big Blizzard and WoW news for the past week and touch on what's coming up in-game for the coming week. We'll start out with our Blizzard news this week. This weekend was the official birthday of not only World of Warcraft, which turned 15, but the Warcraft franchise as a whole, which turned 25. Orcs and Humans was released on November 23rd, 1994, and World of Warcraft was released on November 23rd, 2004. I think it's also really cool that Warcraft shares a birthday with my little brother, who is also super awesome. So happy birthday, Warcraft. Thank you for all the great times and memories throughout the years, and here's to many more. And the same goes to you, bro. There are, of course, quite a few things of note again this week from the PTR. We got a preview of yet another new mount, and I think we should just start referring to 8.3 as the mount patch because there's a lot of them. More Ny'alotha raid testing was done, as well as the info that the 2 N'Zoth encounters in the Ny'alotha raid will drop loot that is 10 item levels higher than the rest of the dungeon. As Titan Forging has been removed, these 2 encounters are currently the only source of item level 485 gear in 8.3. The legendary transmog option that we were told at BlizzCon would be coming soon is indeed coming soon. It is available now on the PTR, so it looks like it will be available for live servers with the launch of 8.3. There are big changes coming to Mythic Plus when Season 4 kicks off in 8.3. The base Mythic dungeons are being scaled up by 45% compared to the 30% increase that we saw in the previous seasons. This will make Keystones about 4 levels harder by comparison than they were in Season 3. As well as the difficulty increase, the rewards will increase. You will have to complete a plus 15 to award the best level gear from your weekly chest, which will be item level 475, equal to Mythic raid gear. The end of run gear on a plus 15 will be item level 465. These changes are causing a little bit of controversy on the forums and in comment sections, with people saying that the reward increase does not really match the difficulty increase. I do have to say it seems a bit skewed from what I read on it, but I really can't speak in a very educated manner on it because I don't do high level keys. So I think I'll just leave all the arguing to those who do. Our final bit of news from the PTR this week is that the quest line to unlock the Mechagnome allied race is now playable. As with the Volpera allied race last week, we will link the Wowhead article containing all the spoilery goodness in the description below. In Classic news this week, Blizzard announced the first Battlegrounds of Classic will be available the week of December 10th. Warsong Gulch and Alterac Valley will both be arriving simultaneously across all realms sometime that week, along with elemental invasions in Ungoro Crater, Ashara, Winterspring, and Silithus. The exact dates and times of the launch have not been released yet, but are expected to be announced in early December. And finally, in live news this week, Blizzard released the Guild and Community Finder. This is a pretty in-depth system meant to help players find others who are interested in the same styles of gameplay they are and expand their in-game experience and world. There are a lot of different filters that you can use within the system to help you find a group of people who you feel match what you're looking for. The whole system is very user-friendly, and I think it's going to be a great tool for guilds, communities, and players at all levels throughout the game. Now for what's coming up this week in WoW. This week's bonus event is going to be the BFA Dungeon event. The final boss in each BFA dungeon will drop an extra piece of gear on regular, heroic, and mythic difficulties. Mythic Plus is not affected by that. If you are a level 120, be sure to pick up the weekly quest Emissary of War from the Adventurer's Journal or your capital city. Completing 4 Mythic or Mythic Plus dungeons will award you with a piece of raid quality gear and a good chunk of Azrai power. The PvP Brawl Comp Stomp will be active this week. Comp Stomp is basically just a Wrathy Basin against AI opponents. Some people don't like it because they say it's too easy and doesn't provide much of a challenge. I personally do like it because it's a great way to farm for honor and conquest, and it's a very quick win to complete the quest Something Different, which awards a cool 5 marks of honor, a brawler's footlocker, and 65 conquest. The holiday event Pilgrim's Bounty will kick off this week and runs through December 2nd. I'll be honest, this isn't one of my favorite holidays because it doesn't provide much in the way of fun activities or free gold or XP, which are all things that I really like. And also because I can't get heirloom upgrades out of it, which is what I really look forward to with most of the holiday events. But if you do want to get your cooking leveled up, it is amazing for that. I've leveled many a character's cooking through Pilgrim's Bounty. And the holiday foods do provide some decent well-fed buffs as well. And you can also gain a reputation buff from the holiday tables that are outside the cities. There's also a couple of pets and toys and a few cosmetic items that you can get during the holiday. And don't forget that it is part of the big meta achievement, What a Long Strange Trip It's Been, if you don't yet have that snazzy Violet Proto Drake and you want it. We will, of course, link a full guide from Wowhead below. The WoW 15th anniversary event is still ongoing, so if you haven't taken advantage of all the fun activities and great XP boosts and flat out free XP, you still have plenty of time. I've covered that event fairly in depth over the last couple of weeks, so I'm not going to do that again, but we'll still have the link for the full Wowhead guide below. Your Mythic Plus affixes for the week will be level 2, Fortified. Non-boss enemies have more health and deal 30% increased damage. Level 4, Bursting. When slain, non-boss enemies explode, causing all players to suffer 5% of their max health in damage over 4 seconds. This effect does stack. Level 7, Volcanic. Enemies cause eruptions of flames near players. Additional volcanoes may also appear near existing volcanoes. And the level 10 affix is the seasonal affix Beguiling. With Fortified and Bursting this week, some of those more trash-intensive dungeons like Motherlode might be a bit of a struggle, so good luck in all of your Mythic Plus adventures, and may your healers all be skilled. In We So Hordie news, we have announced the category for our Transmog Final. The category for our 6 finalists will be Cosplay. This isn't going to be an easy one for our finalists, and we do wish them all the best of luck in coming up with a kick-ass cosplay transmog. We are providing ample time to get it put together though. Submissions aren't due until December 29th, and then we will announce our winner on December 31st. This Friday, November 29th, we will be doing our 3rd We So Hordie Super Stream. The challenge is for you guys to keep us on air as long as possible, up to 24 hours. We will start with a 3-hour stream, and then time gets added for every like, share, new follow, and star donation. Our first super stream lasted about 15 hours. Our last one that we did lasted just over 17 hours. So come and join us on Friday and help us try to beat that record. The start time for this is yet to be determined for absolute certainty, but it will probably be around 8 or 9 in the morning Mountain Time. Also, remember that our December event is well underway and actually only has about 3 weeks left, guys. Send us either a physical card or item or an e-card to our P.O. Box or email. For every 10 entries, we will be giving away a dozen homemade cookies to a lucky winner. The deadline to be entered into the drawings is December 13th, so don't hesitate. Get those cards sent to us. Also remember that everyone who sends us anything and participates in this will automatically be getting our December sticker, which is a really fun one. So just be sure to send us your address along with your submission so that we can send your sticker to you. The addresses to send all the cards and e-cards can be found in our FAQ, which we will be linking below, along with a link to our Facebook page and links to all of the relevant articles from Wowhead that cover all of the things that we talked about today. And I think that that's everything. This one was a struggle for me to get through. If we put together a blooper reel, ooh, it would be a doozy this time. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for all of your continued support. We love you guys so much. I know I say it every single time, but I can't say it enough. You guys are the best. We love you so much. Until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be cool to each other. Bye.